What is happening, guys? Welcome back to another video here in Wicked Garage. As you've seen in the last video, we had the sandblast guy out. He did a phenomenal job. Like I said, I'll leave his info in the description below. That was North Jersey Surface Restoration. But as you can see, did a really good job. And before we get into the video, or at least this video today, make sure you hit the subscribe button and like and comment what you think of the build so far. Alright guys, real quick update. You're seeing I just welded the hooks on. We already drilled out the tarp brackets. That's easy to install. We'll do that after everything's all done. We still have to make the piece that goes through and attaches to the to these hooks. But we're gonna clean these all off, clean the sides that we welded and underneath to make it look good and sturdy it up. And we'll get that all nice and pretty. And then, you know, just a few odds and ends. Some things have to get, you know, cleaned up and Alright guys, a little update. As you've seen, me and my dad are working on this. My dad actually just went home. I finished up what we needed to do, blew everything off as best as I could. Tomorrow we're going to come in and wrap part of the cab, not the whole cab, because we still have to paint this and sand it and, you know, do body work and everything. But we're going to wrap up most of it and then pretty much do the seam sealer on the cab shield and wherever else we need to do, and, you know, give it a final blow off, and then pretty much we can get to painting. We're gonna paint the radiator. We cleaned up the front end a little more, you know, needle scale, little things here and there, you know, just gotten the little crevices and everything. As you've seen, my dad was underneath and then I sort of switched with him for a little while. So that's where we're at with that. Everything's looking good. You can see we did the button lights, got that all situated and cut out. We drilled out all the holes for that, cleaned up around there. We drilled out the holes for the plate that goes on the back of there, and then cleaned up the inside a little bit more and around all the edges. My dad sanded everything, and then now we just got to seam seal do the final little, you know, wipe down and blow off, and then we can paint. All right, guys, real quick before we get started, as you can see, we taped everything up. All the rotors are taped, the cab's taped, the dump piston pump is taped, and then we have this set up so it can go up and down, and obviously we still have the battery connected. Seam sealed everything, top on both sides, underneath, around there, and on the outside. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get up here. We're gonna start up top on the cab shield and sort of work our way down to the bottom right there. And then we'll flip these up and paint everything on the sides first. And then we'll paint the inside of the doors. And then we'll let it do its flash, come back in, do another coat all throughout there. Then we'll paint the floor. If I have to do another coat, I can just go right over the sides and pretty much paint down on there. Then we'll paint this. We'll lift it up, and then we can fling these out. Not fling them, but put these out so that they're straight. We'll start with the front of the bed, paint all this, and then work our way down and out. Obviously that'll be swung out, so we'll do that on both sides. And then probably one more coat, and then we'll lift this up even further until, well, I'll probably lift it up to as far as I can go before I hit the garage door piece. And then we can do underneath the bed, all in the crevices and everything, and then just work our way down through the cabin chassis. So a lot of work. It's going to take a while. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, guys, a little update. Been at it painting, as you can see. Painted the floor really heavy. Hard to do another coat to walk over this. I mean, I can lean over the edge, but I already painted the edge and all that stuff. So I just ended up putting a nice thick layer on the bottom. That's going to be, you know, beaten anyway when we put stone and mulch and whatever in it. But this all has 2 coats minus the floor. This has 2 coats, and we just got done with the first coat all the way around, and it looks freaking beautiful. All right, guys, it's the next day. Just took off all of the plastic, and we're just gonna go around and show you how everything looks. We blasted everything and then sprayed everything thick with the direct to metal paint. Everything looks good as it's gonna be. It's gonna be a little work truck, so my dad can drive around, or I can drive around, do scrap when I need to, get boards or whatever. So plenty of different capabilities that we can use this for. Obviously, I mean, it's a mason dump, so yeah, we're not too worried about the overspray, because obviously we still have to paint the cab. we're gonna take the doors off. We're gonna get new weather stripping. We'll get new cowls, new mirrors. We're gonna get a new grill, all chrome, the OEM look, and then we have a chrome bumper which we will put on. So we have that Ford insert that goes right there, and then we'll have a board here. We're gonna do it the white, the Oxford white that we're doing the cab. So that'll be the same color, be a nice contrast or accent color. And then we'll probably do some pinstriping, like black pinstriping with white pinstriping on the mason dump itself. Yeah, who knows? It's all like little things now. Obviously the cab, painting the cab's not little, but we're getting there. Now this can go in and out without it, you know, getting all messed up or being rusted or whatever. So the biggest, most pain part of the whole entire process is done. I think the cab's easy. It's really not that complicated. We're just gonna throw some ropes behind here so that it lifts this up, and then we'll pretty much be able to scuff and paint everything, tape it off, and get everything looking good. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out.